So the question to you, Ed, is did you find yourselves and the team saying like, hey, what if we took it further? We've already done all this, let's do more.
Come on, man. Well, actually, that's exactly what Ford Performance does. Actually, we did more than just ask. What do you think, folks? Would you like to see more? All right, let's take a look.
I had to roll up my sleeves because my hair from my arms was poking through my jacket. What an arsenal, are you kidding me? So, here to tell us more is Mark Rushbrook, alongside world champion drifter, a great friend of mine, a great friend of yours, and NBD, no big deal, Daytona 500 champion, Austin Cindric. Let's get Vaughn Gittin Jr., Austin Cindric, and Mark Rushbrook, get on out here. Let's talk about it. Woohoo! What up? Yeah. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sirs.
I'm just gonna look at the car for a while.
What's that?
I'm just gonna look at the car while
No,
you talk.
dude, just relax. Let's just focus. Focus.
Okay.
Austin. God,
Sorry.
First things first here. All right, let's start with you, Mark. It was Mustang's racing success that coined the phrase, win on Sunday, sell on Monday, right?
Yeah, that is right. Mustang has been an iconic road car. It's also been iconic on the racetrack. It is, for our brand, for Ford Motor Company, Mustang is the most raced, the most successful nameplate we have ever had on the racetrack.
Yep.
It has raced from the top-level professional series down through grassroots and customer racing. That's where it belongs. On tracks around the world, legendary tracks like Daytona, Pomona, Indianapolis, Bathurst. We race everywhere.
Wow, okay, and mic drop. Impressive tracks, impressive pedigree. Can you tell us about the difference in the vehicles we just saw in the video? Better yet, tell all them.
Yeah, there were 6 cars in that video and one for everybody. So we are going to race around the world with Mustang GT3, Mustang GT4 in global sports car racing. We're going to have a new 7th generation Mustang that will join NASCAR in the Cup Series in 2024. We have NHRA Factory X, new class for 2023. 7th generation Mustang is going to be there.
And it's not just race cars, but it's also customer vehicle racing too, which you really kind of force too, which I think is awesome.
Absolutely. Our customers love Mustangs on the street, just everything that you see here. But they also take their cars to the track themselves, their own cars. And Ed went through the credentials of what the Dark Horse is. It's got real track credentials as a road legal car. But we will make a Dark Horse S, which is a Dark Horse turned into a dedicated track day car, so you can go for a full track day, completely enjoy it. We'll have a Dark Horse R, which is made for grassroots racing, SCCA, NASA, WRL, and a Mustang Spec Racing Series. So you can buy this car, dedicated for the track, take it and race it yourself.
Yeah, it's super impressive, and obviously the design it comes with the adrenaline too as well.
Yeah, full adrenaline, and this thing performs. But when you go to the track, we take everything out that you don't need on the racetrack. Got the interior, put a cage in it, put a racing seat, put a harness, custom tuned suspension for the track. This thing will move. Absolutely.
All right, next up, Vaughn. Vaughn, obviously, you know, drifting, and, you know, I don't want to, you know, you've evolved and you're into dirt. I mean, we've been great friends. You've been with Ford since 2005? I mean,
2005, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, all right, you helped develop the electronic drift brake.
Yeah, well, you know, the first thing that anyone does when they get their car to go drifting is put a hydraulic handbrake in it. So Ford has, drifting is the fastest growing motorsport in the world. It's so accessible. There's events in any state, just about any city, on any weekend. And so Ford has seen that, and now every single Mustang has a drift brake in it. It has a mode. You pull the handbrake, it locks the rear tires. I like to consider the handbrake as the now button, and it's just really, really incredible that Ford is seeing this and putting it on production vehicles, and seeing them so passionate about a sport that's meant so much to me, and we've had so much success together obviously in Formula Drift.
I don't want to put you in a box because you'll just break out of it via Ford Mustang or some other Ford vehicle, but you'll break out of it in grand fashion. But tell me what the Dark Horse means to you.
Well, it's funny because, last generation, it's like, what else can they do to step the game up? And year after year, the Mustang continues to progress. And this generation, this new generation, introducing the Dark Horse, all these amazing racing vehicles, it's really mind-blowing. Like, I don't know how the team continues to do it. Great job, Ed, and the entire engineering team. It's just, it's unreal to see the continued progression inside the Mustang family.
Yeah, and just overall the development, the evolution, and these are canvases, but you guys as racers, you're kind of looking at it a little, differently. You guys look through race lenses as opposed to just some spectacles. Vaughn, you last year, 2 seasons ago, at the end of the 2021 season, you said, hey man, it's not goodbye, it's see you later. You hung up your helmet. I have to think that you seeing this lineup, you might have something cooking in the RTR kitchen.
Well, we definitely have some things cooking in the kitchen. We've definitely got one under the knife at the lab, but that's all we're going to talk about for now.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro?
I can't believe you mentioned that, Jared.
Okay, well, I mean, it's cool to see this. I'm excited. And again, congratulations on your accolades. I know you're competing in the Bronco. You did some Ultra 4 race. You're doing multiple different things. But of course, Ford Mustang has been a huge part of your life. So yeah, it's right there in the heart. All right,
absolutely.
Austin, you like to go fast. I assume that's why you shaved your head. You're built for speed.
It's more of a low maintenance play, but okay.
Okay, whatever. And also, you have to be looking at the Dark Horse, as you just did, walking over here and said, let's look at this thing. What are you most excited about all the platforms, but of course, Dark Horse?
Yeah, obviously a lot to be excited about tonight. And I think this car is so far my favorite. I don't know if I want to get my hands on this or a GT3 car first, but obviously really incredible. My racing career really started driving Ford Mustangs when I was 16 years old. Anything from the FR 500, 302 Boss, GT350Rs, GT4, 4 different generations of NASCAR Ford Mustangs. It's been incredible for me to go through my career, but have so many special memories with each different car and what that really shows. And you see all the different people in the Stampede tonight with all their different cars and what they want to do with it. It all means something different to everybody. But now on the racetrack, you've got something for every Ford Mustang fan, every enthusiast to your hardcore racers, like Mark mentioned. So I can't wait to see how the performance from these cars really trickles into my weekend job.
Yeah, you say it's a weekend job, but it's a daily job. I don't know, mind your toes, guys, with all the vehicles he's driven of the Ford Mustangs, just dropping all those amazing chassis. But it's your day job because you absolutely live the Mustang brand. It's part of your life, and it's what you've seen growing up, and you're going to keep on perpetuating. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I drove my own GT350 here tonight in the Stampede, which was awesome. I absolutely love that car. I drive the snot out of it back home. I'm very lucky to have a tire sponsor. But it's not the only Mustang I've had in my garage throughout my life, and I've really fallen in love with these cars. So to see everybody come together tonight and do all this, and I think it's that thrill, it's that driving experience that really brings everyone together, because there's so many different people, different walks of life, and I think Ford really gets that, and I think this car is for people like me and people like you. So appreciate y'all doing what you do. I'm excited to get my hands on these things, and I'll see y'all at the track.
Nice, well said. Round of applause.
All right.
All right, so with Dark Horse and now this racing lineup, Mustang spans everything performance. From the racetracks to the roads, it's a great legacy, and you've all been an instrumental part of it. You, the fans, but of course, you, the racers, behind the scenes, building the things, the machines that they get to enjoy, right? So there's always one more thing. Mark, without further ado, tell us about the rest of the lineup.
Yeah, it's, as we said, right, Mustang races everywhere, forever, right? For 59 years, we have been racing Mustangs on the track. That's going to continue. We will race it on all the continents with North America, Europe, Asia, Pacific. Mustang will be there. all the different racing series, whether it's here in the US, NASCAR in the Cup Series, NHRA with Factory X, Mustang GT3 and GT4 as we talked, with SRO, with IMSA, with WEC, Mustang is going to be there. And Australian market is very important for us with Mustang as a road car, but also going there in the Australian Supercar Series. Plus all the grassroots stuff that we're doing, like we said, with the Dark Horse S and Dark Horse R. So we will be racing everywhere. The big one for us is GT3 in Daytona, January 2024. Cannot wait to have Mustang GT3 there on the track.
That's right, 24 hours at Daytona. The 24 Mustang will be at the 24 hours of Daytona. Amazing.